Okay, are you able to see my student workbook?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, we're going to start with number 1. We have to rewrite the following numbers, including commas where appropriate. Can anyone tell us about the rule with the commas? When do you know when to use them? And if you know, you can just go ahead and talk. You don't have to raise your hand.
Every 3 numbers.
Every 3 digits.
Okay, I agree with you, but there's one thing that I think we have to make an important note of. Do we count those 3 digits from the left side of the number or the right?
The right.
Right, we want to start in the ones place. My next question is, why do we use commas?
To separate the 100,000 from like the thousand, the hundreds, and to separate like the millions from the 100,000s.
Right, so it doesn't necessarily separate the 100,000s, 10,000s, and thousands, because those are all part of the thousands period. But it separates the hundreds from the thousands, from the millions, from the billions, and so on. Okay, so we'll just kind of go maybe like take turns. I'll do letter A together, and then if someone wants to do B, C, and then we'll just keep taking turns. So I would count 1, 2, 3, and put my comma between the 1 and the 2. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I would read that number as 1,234. Okay, Peyton, you want to go next?
Mm-hmm. So the comma goes after, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And can you read that number, please?
12,345.
Very good. Nina, how about letter C?
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And can you read that big number?
123,456.
Very good. Okay, so this next one will be mine. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1,234,567. Okay, Peyton, you got the big one.
Right. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 901. And the number is 12,345,000. Wait, what? Wait.
Okay, so here we have the hundreds. Then what place value is this?
This is 12 billion.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. You're right. You're right. Hold up. But here we have the thousands. What's bigger than thousands?
Millions.
And then you're correct. This is
The billions.
billions. Okay, now go ahead and read.
12,345,678,901.
Great job. That's a big number. Okay, do you have any questions about using those commas?
No. But
Okay. Yes, sir.
I have to get my charger for my laptop right now because it's at like 25%-ish. So
Go ahead. Okay, Nina, for number 2, we're going to solve each expression and record our answer in standard form. So for this one, we're going to write, what do 5 tens equal? What number is that? 5 tens, what number?
50.
So we're going to put 50 plus 50 gives us what number in standard form?
100.
Very good. Now, this 300s, how would I write the number 300s?
You would put 300.
And then we're going to add to that, how do I write 700s?
700.
You know what 300 plus 700 equals?
1,000.
Good. If you get stuck, you could always start at 700 and count up 800, 900, 1,000, which is also equal to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, Peyton?
Yeah, I'm fine right now.
Okay. Okay, so the next one, we have 400,000s. So I'm gonna write 400, put my comma, and put my 30 for my thousands. And I'm gonna add to that 600,000s. So if I start at 600,000 and I count up 400,000, where will I be? So if we have 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, what's bigger than 100,000s?
A million?
1 million. Okay, and then we have our last one, 8,000s. And I write this 8,000 plus 4,000s, which is 4,000. So now we're going to start at 8,000s and we're going to count on 4,000. So after 8,000 comes 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. Nina, can you tell me how to write 12,000 in standard form?
1, 2, comma, 0, 0, 0.
Very good. Okay, do you have any questions about how to write those expressions in standard form? Good? Okay, so we did number 3 together the other day. So let's go ahead and turn to number 4. Okay, number 4, I think you guys are gonna like because I'm gonna show you how you can do the same types of problems, but you don't have to use all the discs, all the dots. Peyton, are you good now, honey? Okay. It says use digits or discs on the place value chart to represent the following equations. Write the product in standard form. So I look at my 10 times 3,000s. I know I want to start with 3,000s. And normally, what would we do in the thousands place here? What would we draw?
We would draw 3 discs.
3 discs. Instead of that, we're just going to put a 3 here for 3,000s. Since we're multiplying by 10, are we going to move to the left and get bigger or move to the right and get smaller?
Move to the left and get bigger.
So now we're going to move here and we're going to write times 10. And instead of bundling, we're going to move this 3 over to the 10,000. So now I can answer the question 10 times 3,000 gives me 3 10,000s. And if I want to know what that is in standard form, I know I have my 3 here. I rebundled these so they're gone. I have no hundreds, no tens, and no ones. I'm going to work backwards. 1, 2, 3, comma. So my number in standard form would be 30, comma, 0, 0, 0. So we know 3 10,000s is equivalent to 30,000. So then we have the question, how many thousands are in the answer? Remember, just because there's a 0 in this thousands place, don't let that trick you. How many thousands do you have in the number 30,000?
30,000?
You don't have 30,000 thousands. Let me put it this way. Do you remember when we talked about the big cube equals 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
How many big cubes would I need to show 30,000? I wouldn't need 30,000 of them because they don't equal 1. They each equal 1,000. So how many big cubes would I need?
3.
That would give me 3,000.
And then you would need
So you could think 1,000 times what gives me 30,000?
You would need 30 cubes.
30. So there are 30 thousands in our answer. Yes, sir.
What page are we on? I'm not sure I'm not sure which page because like I've been trying to get my laptop plugged in and then trying to find the keyboard.
We're on page 16. We just did number 4. So Peyton, I'll give you a rundown if you missed it. The difference was instead of drawing the 3 thousands here, we put the 3 in the thousands place. And instead of multiplying by 10 by drawing all of the discs, we just moved over one place value and multiplied that 3 thousands by 10 to give us 3 10,000s. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and turn to page 17. We're going to get a chance to try it again with a bigger number. So now we have 32,104 ones. Where am I going to put 32,000s?
You're going to put 32 in the 10,000s place?
No.
No.
What place
thousand.
value am I? So I'm going to put 32 in my thousands place. Where will this number go?
You'd put a 1 in the hundreds place?
Yep. And where will 4 ones go?
You'd put 4 in the 1 place?
Good. And we're multiplying by 10. So are we going to get bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger. So Peyton, I'm going to take my 32,000s, and if I multiply it by 10, how many 10,000s do I have?
3.
No. The whole thing moves over. This whole number, if you multiply it by 10, the whole, just like over here, the 3,000s, we multiply by 10, and it shifted to be 3 10,000s. So now we have 32,000s. We're going to multiply by 10, so now it's going to be how many 10,000s?
Five 10,000s?
No. This whole number is shifting to this place value because it's getting bigger, but it's getting 10 times bigger. So what's this number? Can you see my finger? What am I pointing to?
32. I'm so used to division right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you. I want to prove this to you. And it should work, I think. Sometimes the iPhone calculators aren't big, but so right here I have 32,000. So I'm going to put 32,000 in my calculator. I'm going to multiply it by 10. Now what do I have?
320,000.
So Peyton, if I put my 32 in the 10,000s place, that is 320,000 because I have to take my it's 32 groups of 10,000. So when I multiply by 10, my 32 goes from 32,000s to 32 10,000s. Now my 100, when I multiply by 10, is now going to be what, Nina? 100 times 10 is now?
1,000.
Comes over here. Okay, Peyton, my 4 ones times 10 is now what?
4 10s.
Yep. So now to find my answer, I'm going to take my 32, put it up here, and then my 1. Because remember, we want to ignore these now, our old numbers, because we've we've actually bundled them just in a quicker way. We have 0 hundreds, 4 tens, 0 ones. So now I wrote my digits just like I had my place value chart, but I put them on my line. So it should go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 4, 0, 0, 4, 0. And I'm going to count my 3 and put my comma. So my answer is 321,040. So I took my 32,104 ones and multiplied those by 10. Let's see. So if I take my 32,104 32,104. I'm going to multiply it by 10 to check. Does my calculator answer match my journal? Yep. So we know we're good. Okay, now here comes that tricky question. How many thousands are in the answer? So I'm going to read it to you again. It's 321,040. How many thousands do we have?
321,000.
There you go. Now you're catching on. 321 thousands. Very good. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about those? Okay, before we go, or before we stop recording, I want to show you, and you guys don't have to write this. I'll do it for you. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. I want to show you how it also will work with division, okay? So let's say we have 7 thousands divided by 10. Where would I originally put my 7 discs?
The thousands.
So I'm going to put, instead of drawing 7 discs, I'm going to put my 7 here. And then before, remember, we worked to the right because we're getting smaller. We drew our 7 discs in the hundreds place and we unbundled. Then we circled how many were in one group. Now you draw your arrow going the other way. You're going to divide by 10. Move it over. Put in your zeros. 7,000 divided by 10 equals 700. So it works both ways. If you're dividing, you just have to remember to go to the right because you're getting smaller. If you are multiplying, you want to move to the left because you're getting bigger. What do you guys think about that shortcut? Better than drawing all the dots? Okay, I'm going to stop recording just so we can talk and it's not